I do feel like I could have gotten a little bit more done, but that's the true Aries in me, always setting goals like way up here. Sometimes I'm not as realistic as I should be.
Welcome to day 7 of working on my fashion brand every day for 21 days while juggling a full-time job. If you're new here, I am Shania. Hello, thank you for joining me. As I mentioned, I am doing a 21-day challenge where I'll be working on my fashion brand every day for just 1 hour. I'm doing this to push myself, to hold myself accountable, to be consistent, and to really just try. So let's see, join me on the journey. I think for the first 20 minutes, I am going to just work on the corset skirt that I was working on yesterday, that I've been working on for the past 4 days, I think now. And I'm just going to work on getting the corset panel attached to the body of the skirt. So let's get to it.
Story time. So the name of my brand is Rum Behavior, and I came up with the idea for the name one day when I was driving in the car with my friend, and a song came on with the name of Rum Behavior, and I liked the beat of the song. And when I looked on the radio to see what the name of the song was, instantly I was like, that is going to be the name of the brand. Why? Because for me, when I heard Rum Behavior, it made me think of how people act when they are under the influence of rum. And it's really so about just being unfiltered and not letting any insecurities hold you back from being who you want to be. No, I don't promote alcoholism or drug abuse or anything of that nature. No, I do not promote that. But I definitely do promote confidence and acting in a way that is most true to yourself. And so I figured Rum Behavior was the perfect name, also because of the fact that it is Caribbean influenced, and that also ties to my roots growing up in the Caribbean. So yeah, I thought it was a perfect name.
Okay, I would say that was a pretty good first work session. And let me show you what I was able to get done. I was able to do a top stitch. So let me see if I can come a little closer. That super minor detail of a top stitch to just kind of keep the lining down in place underneath the shell. And then I also managed to connect both panels for the corset where the string is gonna go. The only trouble is that when I stitched the corset panel down, it left me with these stitches here. I don't mind those stitches, but I do mind the fact that the color is not blending with the lining. So I'm kind of a little annoyed by that. Annoying. Maybe at the end, once I finish sewing it, I'll probably just do another row of stitches on the other side to just kind of make it look intentional. So where I'm at now is just trying to figure out how to get the invisible zipper into the side, and just trying to figure out the order of operations. So I'm just trying to figure out how do I get this thing in here in a way that the seam of the lining is hidden, it looks clean, and the seam of the shell is also hidden and clean as well. So I'm just going to put this on pause for now. But the next thing that I'm going to work on is editing. I just want to continue editing what will be the first video of this series that's going to introduce this whole series. So yeah, let's get to it.
You know, working on this mini series has really showed me how I truly feel about editing. I don't want to say I hate video editing, but I will say that I just want to sew. Recording videos and editing videos, I'm capable of doing, and in the long run, they do pay off in their very own way. But at the end of the day, I just want to create. I just want to bring to life the ideas that I have in my head, the ones that haunt me me that I mentioned in the previous episode. So in real time, I am currently editing this video and I'm about a day ahead, but I know that I need more time with this whole entire 21-day series. And I'm just wondering why I put myself through this, to be honest, but I'm just gonna keep going and do the best that I can because I'm kind of in too deep to just quit. So we'll see how far I get. Wish me luck.
So session 2 is done and actually it was pretty productive. I managed to finish all of the main track for segment 3. I only have 2 more segments, so segment 4 and then the outro, and then the video's done. And right now all I have to do left for the video for segment 4 anyway is I need to just add the B-roll clips on top of that main storyline, and then from there I can move on to segment 4 and the outro as well. So I'm happy with what I did. And then I think for this last work session now, what I want to do is just work on continuing to prepare a post for the rest of the month. I had started working on it yesterday. I think I did a picture and a poll.
Generally, before I post anything, I tend to review to see how my previous post performed so that I can get a sense of what you guys are more engaged with. And I noticed that you guys really tend to respond to the pictures where I ask you to choose one part of an outfit that should go. And so that's the type of post that I'm starting with right now. I usually start by looking for pictures of outfits that I find interesting, whether it has elements that I like or I dislike. And then I pull the image into Canva, and then I basically make graphics around 3 parts of the outfit.
For each time a post that I prepare gets published, it's like, okay, now I gotta make up for what has been reduced or taken away or published, however you want to say it. So yeah, but at least I know like what kind of post I'm gonna do. Is, like I said yesterday, it's mostly gonna be polls, quizzes, and then pictures. Let's get into it.
To create my picture post, I usually start by going to Pinterest, and then I just choose the first image that I see, and then I copy and I paste the image into Canva, and I make 2 copies of the image. So basically one image is so that you can see the full outfit without any like thing covering it, and then the second picture usually has annotations around 3 elements of the outfit that I want you to decide which should be eliminated. So then I draw around the 3 elements, and then I add numbers for each element. I save the picture and then I upload it onto YouTube just to check that the image is clear, that the sizing works, and that it's good to go. And if it is, then I usually just copy and paste the wording from the previous post, and then I just like swap out the articles. So if the previous post was saying like the shirt, the shoes, and the bag, but this one needs to say the shirt, the shoes, and the earrings, then I just switch it out accordingly. And then once it's good to go, I schedule the post, and that's it. Now it's your turn to tell me, what do you think from this outfit should go? The top, the skirt, or the bag? Personally, I think the bag should go. I would maybe swap it out with a clutch or something with a different shape, but that's just my opinion. Half of you said that the skirt should go, and the other half of you said that the bag should go, and one other person said that a bodysuit would look better than the t-shirt.
So I just finished session 3 and it was pretty productive. I managed to prepare posts for the full work week for next week. Working backwards, so the 14th, which is Friday of next week, and then Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, and then Monday. I don't post anything on Sunday, so I pretty much have all of the work week for next week with scheduled posts. So all in all, I think I have about 6 or 7 more posts that I need to prepare, and honestly I'm not worried about it at all. I'm heading to a speed dating event. I know. So what I'm gonna do is, while I'm on the train, I'm just gonna like start looking for images and maybe start drafting some poll questions and quiz questions. So if you have a fashion boutique, leave a star emoji in the comments and let me know the name of your boutique so that we can all just check it out and just kind of support each other. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't checked out yesterday's vlog, you should, and stay tuned for tomorrow's. Until next time, ciao.